What's going on, Stim Junkies? Hope everybody's been having a phenomenal week thus far. Thank you for taking a couple of minutes out of your busy schedules to join me, Ace, right here on the channel. I got a really special product I'm going to be reviewing today, and if you guys have seen the last crazy illicit high stim pre-workout that I reviewed, if you haven't seen it yet, you got to go and check it out, guys. This right here is the UK Labs Fire Fuel pre-workout. And spoiler alert, this one's not even from the UK. But if you haven't seen yet, I reviewed this pre-workout. It is one of my favorite products, easily one of my favorite products of 2024. This thing's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. And yes, this is a seal tub right over here because I love this product. I had to get myself a second tub because once I run out of my original tub, I want to make sure I have a second one ready to go for those grueling, intense workout sessions. This thing is absolutely incredible. So from the very same makers of this pre-workout, we get the incredible fatburner capsules. Oh yeah, guys, these are meant to be taken either in the morning as a daily fat burner, or you can stack this with a pump formula for those grueling leg sessions, or maybe even cardio, whatever it is, guys. These supplements are versatile, and UK Labs told me that this is something special. I've been sitting on this product for probably a couple of weeks at this point, maybe even close to a month at this point. I've been sitting on this for a while, and UK Labs messaged me a couple of times. They asked me, Ace, when are you going to be reviewing this product? When are you going to be dropping your review? And I said, listen, guys, I want to run this a couple of times. I don't want to just take this once or twice and throw my opinion out there, because my audience knows that when it comes to High Stim Ace, I like running these products numerous times in different scenarios, paired with other products and different ingredients to experiment a little bit, so I can come on here and confidently 100% know that I gave you my objective, unbiased review, and you guys can watch my review and based on that make an informed decision whether it's worth your time and, most importantly, your hard-earned money. So UK Labs told me that this one's really crazy. As a matter of fact, they told me that this one is even crazier than the pre-workout, which for me, it's hard to believe because the pre-workout, it's up here, guys. It's easily one of the best products of this year, if not one of my favorite products of the last couple of years combined, because that thing is really special. If you guys haven't seen my review yet, I'm going to link it down below in the video description. Guys, watch that review. I recorded it with my good friend Sam from the gym. We had a workout session together. I documented my workout and I gave my mid-progress review, my mid-workout review while I was at the gym. So it's a unique kind of video, and I'm kind of trying to dabble with these new kind of videos going forward. I'm not going to be doing it for every single video, but when I have some new pre-workout, something that has a buzz around it, then maybe I'll be doing these videos more frequently. But for the time being, guys, I'm going to tell you what I thought of these fat burners. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your money? Is it a good product? Is it as crazy as that UK Labs Fire Fuel pre-workout? Is it on that same level? Let's talk about it. I'd like to start the video by thanking UK Labs for sending me the pre-workout, for sending me these fat burner caps, and they've also sent me a couple of other stuff since then. They sent me their all-natural herbal-based test booster, which I'm running right now, and I think I'm on week 2, almost week 3. I think there's 45 days in there total because I'm taking 2 caps, one in the morning, one in the evening. I'm going to be dropping my full cycle review as soon as I'm done with it. I really like it so far. It's probably one of the better herbal test boosters I've ever used, but everything in its proper time, guys. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and you'll see the video when it comes out. It's definitely going to be a good one. But for the time being, we're going to talk about this fat burner. So, big misconception about fat burners. People think that fat burners are going to burn fat. And by that equation, they think that they can eat whatever they're going to eat, whether it's at a caloric surplus or maintenance. And they think that just by taking a fat burner, just popping a pill, you're going to lose weight. No, that's not how fat burners work. Fat burners essentially are there to accomplish a couple of tasks. Now, when you're on a cut, when you're eating at a caloric deficit, your energy levels are going to be down. You're going to feel groggy. You're going to feel tired, a little bit miserable. I love to eat, guys. I come from a big family. High Stim Ace loves his food. So for me, if I'm eating, 2,000, 2,100 calories a day, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", 270-ish. So for me, that's not a lot of calories. It makes me groggy. It makes me angry. So I need something to get my mind off the food, to give me that energy that I would get from the calories otherwise, and to keep me going throughout my day. So fat burners in general, across the spectrum, fat burners are meant to give you a boost of energy, help you with alertness, focus, and most importantly, put you in a solid state of mind. So there are certain high stim fat burners that have ingredients like DMHA or synephrine or alpha yohimbine or whatever, and these things are going to kind of give you a little bit of that buzz, put you in a good mood to start off the day, especially if you're paired with a cup of coffee like I always do. And these things are going to help you get through your day without thinking about food, or at least thinking less about it. So with this product here, the very first time I ran it, I did have very high expectations because, again, UK Labs told me that this is better than the pre-workout. Let me tell you guys right off the bat, this is not better than the pre-workout. The pre-workout, it's in its own category. I would put it up there with Excelsior. Yes, I said it. I would put the UK Labs Fire Fuel pre-workout up there. As a matter of fact, if you could see, there's the UK Labs pre-workout, there's Excelsior. They're right next to each other. So I put them on the same level, and there's a reason for it, because the focus you get from that product, it's crazy. It just locks you in. It puts you in a zone. It puts you in a bubble, and you feel great without feeling drugged out. It doesn't make you euphoric or anything like that, but that focus is so sharp, and it locks you in, and it's incredible. It's unreal. It's really, really a special kind of product. This gives you that same kind of focus, but maybe at 50%. So you're not taking this as a pre-workout. I mean, you could pair it with a pump product. You could pair it just with L-citrulline or agmatine sulfate, or you can just pair it with anything, really, anything that doesn't already have a lot of stimulants in it, and it will give you that focus, but lessened. It's more in the background, it's less intense, it's less prominent, but it is there, and I like it for that reason. Mostly when it comes to fat burners, I like running them daily, and this is where I have an issue when it comes to the high stim fat burners that have DMHA or whatever, because despite being high stim ACE, I cycle my stimulants very responsibly. You got to think before putting things into your body. You got to think before ingesting products blindly. So if a product has even 100 milligrams of DMHA, you don't want to be taking that every single day. That's too much. You can't be taking DMHA every single day. I push it to 3, sometimes even 4 times a week, but even then, sometimes I'll take a couple of days off later, and I have my system. I'm crazy, but I do have my system, and the system works for me. It's worked well thus far, and it has served me well. But you always got to think before doing these things. So this one, luckily, does not have DMHA. It does not have... Well, does it have alpha-yo? No, it does not say anything about alpha-yo in here. If I'm being honest, this label, I don't even know if this is legitimate or not. I think this has a secret sauce ingredient. There's already people that are speculating about what the secret sauce ingredient in the pre-workout is. And me personally, I don't know what it is, but whatever is in that pre-workout, I think this has the same secret sauce ingredient, just at a smaller dose, because you're going to have that very similar feeling, focus and concentration and alertness, but it's going to be lessened. It's not going to be as intense. It's not going to be as in your face as that pre-workout. I'm going to attempt to read this label, but the letters here are very, very small, so I'm going to struggle with this a little bit. But we start off with 60 servings per container. Each serving is 1 capsule, so value for money, definitely there, especially if you're taking just 1 a day, so you're getting 2 months out of this. And I'm going to tell you right now, this isn't something you're going to be wanting to take daily. So even if you take this 2-3 times a week, say every other day, and then you take the weekend off, you're going to get a long time out of this bottle here. So definitely worth your money. So the first ingredient, and I love that they're doing this because I've never seen anybody do this before. Only UK Labs has done this, and they've done this previously for their Fire Fuel pre-workout, which I did review, and they're doing it for this as well. The first ingredient says proprietary blend, 200 milligrams. What the hell is that about? They listed proprietary blend as an ingredient, 200 milligrams. So they're letting you know right off the bat, there's something secret in here, and we're not going to tell you what it is. So there it is, guys. Whatever the secret sauce ingredient or blend of ingredients that they have, it's right here under proprietary blend, 200 milligrams. Alrighty then. So we move on to dicaffeine malate at 100 milligrams. phenylmethylamine HCl 100 milligrams, white willow bark 100 milligrams, green tea extract 50 milligrams. So that's pretty common in most fat burners, especially the compliant ones. They have that green tea extract. Halostachin HCl 50 milligrams, pteramine pod extract at 50 milligrams. I'm sorry, I'm just having a hard time reading this. The letters are so tiny, I could barely see what's going on in here. Chocamine 50 milligrams, guarana seed extract 50 milligrams, and acetyl L-tyrosine 50 milligrams, dianyl bitrate 20 milligrams, amla fruit extract 20 milligrams, bergamottin 20 milligrams, phosphatidylserine, I have no idea what the hell that is, 15 milligrams, cayenne pepper, okay, I know what cayenne pepper is, I cook with cayenne pepper, I like my food spicy, so I know what that is, 10 milligrams, vitamin E, 10 milligrams, sulbutamine, 5 milligrams, and piperine, 5 milligrams. Okay, I'll be honest, guys, I don't know what half of these ingredients are, nor does it matter if we're being honest. Let's be honest, guys. Huddle up next to Uncle Ace, and let me tell you about this product. So, this fat burner is amazing. I love this, but not for its intended purpose. So if you're looking to cut a few extra pounds before beach season and you're trying to get shredded and you want to take a product that's going to give you a little bit of that metabolic boost and raise your thermogenic body temperature up a little bit, get you sweating a little bit more, maybe give you a little bit of that extra caffeine buzz with a little bit of the jitters to get you a little speedy throughout the day, this isn't really that kind of product. I have a lot of other fat burners I can recommend to you that do just that. You got Hydroxy Elite, you got Lipodrine, you got Coca Labs Fat Ripping Machine, you got the Insane Labs Insane Cuts, as well as Psychotic Diablo, and there is a plethora of those kind of products that will do that and accomplish that as a fat burner in a much more efficient manner than this will. This here is a little bit different, and I think that the term fat burner isn't really, I don't think it really encapsulates what this product is about. Me personally, if I was running this company, I would rename this to something else along the lines of a full day nootropic that gets you focused, that gets you in the zone. I don't know what I would name it, if I'm being honest. I don't have that kind of creativity, at least not right off the bat, but a fat burner, it is not. Definitely not in the traditional sense. This is a great product if you're looking to be productive for the entire day. Say that you're a little bit sleep deprived. Say you only got 5.5 hours of sleep as opposed to 7.5. Happens to me a lot, guys. A lot of times I'll go to sleep past midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, and I already got to be up 6:45, got to get ready in the morning for work, and I'm just sleep deprived. I'm on 5 hours of sleep, and a cup of coffee is not going to cut it for me. For me, coffee is like water. I've been drinking coffee since I was 10 years old, so for me, I could drink 2-3 cups of coffee in the morning. Not going to do much for me. I like the taste. I enjoy it. It's part of who I am, so I will drink it. But in terms of using coffee to wake me up, I'm way past that level, guys. I'm not your ordinary Joe. I'm high stim Ace. So pairing one of these tablets right here, one of these nice looking red and black capsules, pairing one of these with a cup of coffee in the morning, within 15 to 20 minutes, you're going to notice that you're going to start feeling alert and awake, almost like you got a good 8-hour sleep. And you know that feeling when you wake up and you feel well rested and you're not groggy, you're just ready to take on the day? That's the kind of feeling this is going to provide. You're ready to take on the day, you're ready to face the challenges of the day, and you feel great. Not in the sense that you're overly stimulated or overly energized. This isn't going to give you that crazy over-the-top energy, but it will put you in a great state of mind, and it persists for a good 7, 8, hell, even 10 hours. I've taken one of these in the morning at like 7:40 in the morning with my cup of coffee, and it keeps me going until 5, 6 p.m. This thing is great. If I have a long work day, if I know I'm going to be on the road for a long time, and I know I got a lot of tedious tasks to take care of at work, one of these bad boys with my morning cup of coffee takes things to the next level. So this really is more suitable to be used as a nootropic, but not just the kind of nootropic that puts you in a positive headspace, but really you want to get things done. And You want to be in that headspace. You're a little sleep deprived to begin with, and you need that good energy, but clean, solid, sustainable energy, not to the point where you're peaking and then around noon, lunchtime, you're crashing right back down. Because that's a problem I have with a lot of these fat burners. A lot of the fat burners I mentioned previously, Lipodrine, Insane Labs, Hydroxy Elite. The problem with those fat burners is it will give you crazy energy, like you're attached to a rocket for about 3-4 hours, but then around noontime, you're going to crash straight down. And it's not a pleasant feeling. And that's usually why they say take one in the morning and then take one like 5 hours later or whatever. Again, though, a lot of these are DMHA based, and I'm not trying to take DMHA every single day, especially since I'm a pre-workout reviewer, and my main focus of this channel is reviewing pre-workout. So if I'm taking DMHA in the morning and then DMHA in the afternoon, guess what happens? Come 4, 5, 6 o'clock when I'm going to the gym later in that evening, and I'm going to take a DMHA-based pre-workout, it's not going to hit me that hard because I already consumed 200 to 300 milligrams of DMHA throughout the day. So for me personally, it's not something I like to do. This does not have DMHA. It doesn't have alpha-yo either. It might have another secret ingredient in here. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to bet every single one of the tubs behind me that this has a secret ingredient in here that's not on label. As a matter of fact, like I said earlier, the very first ingredient is proprietary blend 200 milligrams. So we know there's something being thrown in here that's not on label. And me personally, I have no issues with it because this is a good, clean, productive kind of product. And for those of you who are wondering, can you run this as a pre-workout, or can I take one of these caps before a cardio session to really get my sweat on and really give me that extra energy? Sure, you can do that. But if I'm being honest, this really, the term fat burner here, I really would rename this to something else because there are better options. If you guys want to take a product to burn more fat on the treadmill or on the Stairmaster, you could take one of the Insane Labs products I mentioned. Insane Cuts is a good one. Psychotic Diablo is good. You could take Dark Labs Hero Lean. That's going to work much better. There are plenty of thermogenic-based pre-workouts that, in my opinion, will get you sweating profusely and really get you going on that cardio, put you in a better elated mindset while you're doing that tedious grind of cardio instead of this. This really is, in my opinion, best utilized as a kind of product to take once, twice a week where you really have a long work day ahead, you got a lot of menial, tedious tasks, and you want to be the very best version of yourself. This is kind of like a limitless pill, and maybe that's what they should rename it. Rename it to the limitless pill. I think they actually have a limitless pill, though. I'm not sure, but I do think they have a limitless pill on the website. You guys can go check out their website. I'm going to link it down below, and I'm also going to link my discount code. They gave me a 10% discount code. I'm going to link all that information down below. They're a new company. They're starting out, but this is a good product for the purposes I described. Their pre-workout is absolute fire. No pun intended. It's called Fire Fuel, by the way. The very first tub I had of this did not even have the name Fire Fuel, but they named it Fire Fuel, and this product is fire. So definitely pick up the pre-workout. The fat burner, or whatever you want to call it, pick that up as well because it's really, really good. It kind of feels like a toned down version of Thermal Spark. If you guys know about Thermal Spark, then you know. You know what kind of product that is. That is also marketed as a fat burner, but for those of you in the inner circle, in the know about, you guys know that Thermal Spark is anything but a fat burner. So this right here, I would put this in the same category as Thermal Spark, maybe a little bit lighter, but this thing is great. Gonna give you good mood without being too over the top euphoric, great focus, clean, sustainable energy, 6 to 10 hours depending on you, and there's no crash, no negative side effects. Appetite suppression, very mild. So again, I don't know if the term fat burner is really the right term for this, but it's a great product and I really like it. And when I'm done with this, which is going to take a while, I'm going to get a second one because I like it a lot. Once again, I'd like to thank UK Labs for sending these products out to me for review. No matter what, you guys know that I'm always going to give it to you straight. I've literally been running this product here for the last 3.5 or so weeks, just so I can give you my objective, unbiased review. And I will always be straight with you guys and never compromise my integrity. I'm going to link the website down below where you can get their products, check out what else they have. They do have, I think they do have that Limitless pill, which is supposed to be a full-day nootropic. I haven't tried it yet, but I will soon. They do have the test booster, which I like. I will be releasing my 45-day cycle results when I'm done with that. all natural. I don't dabble with any of that other stuff. After that 3-week pro hormone experience that I had, I don't touch any of that stuff. 100% natural, and that's how it's going to stay. If you guys enjoyed this review, don't forget to drop the like, comment down below to help get me into the algorithm, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and click the little bell notification to get all of HiStim Ace's latest updates. I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody. HiStim Ace, signing off.